Welcome back, friends. If you'll recall, about 2 episodes ago, Varric asked to meet the Inquisitor on the roof because he wanted to introduce us to a friend who has dealt with Corypheus before, and I'm sure I have no idea who that could possibly be. Oh my god.
Inquisitor,
I'm
meet
shocked.
Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him, after all.
I'm shocked. I can't believe.
You've already dropped half a mountain on the bastard. I'm sure anything I can tell you pales in comparison.
Oh, I don't know. You did save a city from a horde of rampaging Kunari.
I don't see how that really applies. Or is there a horde of rampaging Kunari I don't know about?
There's a Kunari. He almost qualifies as a horde all by himself. Fortunately, he's on our side.
So then, what can I tell you?
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
So Corypheus has the Venatori, the Red Templars, and now possibly the Wardens as well. Wonderful.
I didn't come this far just to give you bad news. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
I'll take any lead I can get at the moment.
Good. I'll do whatever I can to help. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time, I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor.
Oh, fuck.
Where did you go after the mages rebelled?
I heard the Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. I hoped that leaving would save lives and force the Divine to divide her forces to come after me. As it turned out, I needn't have bothered. All the circles started rising up, and the exalted march never came.
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now?
My brother's a Grey Warden. I had my friend Aveline take him as far from Orlais as possible. When all the Wardens started acting strangely, I had to keep my family safe. Fenris would have killed himself to protect me. I didn't want to give him that chance.
Aw.
Assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition. What did he say about me?
Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition. I think the exact phrase was, has a good shot at fixing Blondie's mess.
I'd like to know more about Anders. What was he like?
I don't know if there ever was just an Anders. He was crazy. By the end, there was nothing left in him except this insane need to start a war no one could win.
You said you thought you killed Corypheus.
The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back. Or maybe it's old Tevinter magic. But he was dead. I swear it.
We'll talk later.
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
I like to think that Lennon and Hawk got along really, really well. You know, they're both apostates. They both got shouldered with more burden than really one person should ever be saddled with. Just a couple of kings doing king shit. Oh, good.
You knew where Hawk was all along.
You're damned right I did.
You conniving little shit.
God.
You kidnapped me. You interrogated me. What did you expect?
Hey, enough!
You're taking his side?
I said enough!
We needed someone to lead this Inquisition. Hawk was our only hope. He was the champion of Kirkwall. The mages respected him. And you kept him from us.
The Inquisition has a leader.
Hawk would have been at the Conclave if anyone could have saved Most Holy.
Varric's not responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
I was protecting my friend.
Varric is a liar, Inquisitor. A snake. Even after the Conclave, when we needed Hawk most, Varric kept him secret.
He's with us now. We're on the same side.
We all know whose side you're on, Varric. It will never be the Inquisition's.
That's unworthy of you.
I must not think of what could have been. We have so much at stake. Go, Varric. Just go.
You know what I think? If Hawk had been at the temple, he'd be dead too. You people have done enough to him.
I believed him. He spun his story for me and I swallowed it. If I just explained what was at stake, if I just made him understand. But I didn't, did I? I didn't explain why we needed Hawk. I'm such a fool.
Have you looked at our Inquisition, Cassandra? We're all fools here.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
More at home, maybe.
I want you to know, I have no regrets. Maybe if we'd found Hawk, the Maker wouldn't have needed to send you. But he did. You're not what I'd pictured. But if I've learned anything, it's that I know less than nothing.
Oh. Well, we should probably also check up on Varric. Make sure he still has all his teeth. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Cassandra's calmed down. I think you can take your hand off your crossbow.
Define calm down for me in terms of who or what she's punching right now. I wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.
I know, Varric. You never would have kept quiet otherwise.
I keep hoping none of this is real. Maybe it's all some bullshit from the Fade and it'll just disappear. I know I need to do better. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, King. Varric did nothing wrong. 2K21. Alright. So we've had a look around Skyhold. We've talked to people. Usually what I do first is Crestwood. Well, when I... Usually how... Like, I have a set path that I follow usually that feels like it makes sense. And, so get ability knowledge. After this, I do Crestwood, and then I go to the Western Approach because it follows
How
Hawk's,
are the rescue efforts? Have they found anyone alive?
Hawk's recommendation.
Excavation is slow, as you can imagine.
And then after that, I usually do the Battle for Adamant Fortress, and then Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. Because Aladdin would rather fight an army of demons than go to Orlais. Oh yeah, let's do this too.
Let's see what we
Oh,
have.
by the way, you know what? This is one of those things I should read. Dorian asked us to send help to a particular magister who features very heavily and CFC Wolf. My Lord Inquisitor, considerable as your support has been, I'm saddened to report that my motion died on the Senate floor, although I am hardly surprised. My fellows in the Magisterium don't enjoy the thought of having their freedom limited in any fashion. That was, however, hardly the point of the motion. It was a statement that needed to be made. And your support allowed me to make it far louder and clearer than I ever would on my own. So thank you. With any luck, this will draw the support from those who feel as I do. It will also draw fire from Venatori cultists still in the shadows, but I say, let them come. I will not back down in the face of such fools. I'm sending along a few things which I hope will aid your efforts, and we'll see what I can drum up. Given my love, give my love to Dorian. The poor boy is such a hothouse orchid; he must be wilting in the cold. Magister Mayveris Tylani. Oh, queen! What a queen! Oh, I love Mayveris. I read all the comics that involve her. She's just such a queen. Alright, Inquisitor, Hawk's warden friend is somewhere here. Disappeared before we could talk to him. He's good. Be careful on the road. Lots of undead. People here need our help. Explain more once you're here. Harding. Well, we certainly can't leave Harding waiting. Let's get the squad. And go! I think this is the first time we'll get to flirt with her, actually. Oh man, finally. It's about time that I deserve to flirt with Harding. Everyone deserves to have a good flirt with a cute dwarf. And like Lannon's as gay as he is, like incredibly gay. He is super gay, but you know, she's just so cute and small. And he likes her a lot. And it was harmless. And I think Harding knew it was harmless too. She definitely flirted back. Oh man, I see turning down graphics hasn't made the loading times better.
Good to see you safe, Inquisitor.
Hey, Queen!
We've got trouble ahead.
If you're on edge, I should alert the entire Inquisition.
Or increase my hazard pay. That's an option.
Are things that bad?
Crestwood was the site of a flood 10 years ago during the Blight. It's not the only rift in the area, but after it appeared, corpses started walking out of the lake. You'll have to fight through them to get to the cave where Sir Hawk's Grey Warden friend is hiding.
I wish we could get better acquainted, Harding. When the dead aren't rising around us, perhaps.
The world would crumble to dust before you ran out of ills to fight. Maybe someone in Crestwood can tell you how to get to the rift in the lake. Maker knows they'll want help. Good luck, and please be safe.
I forgot about the bug that takes your fucking armor off. Guess let me put that back on, since we are going to be, you know, actually fighting. And can Bull wear this Vitar? Alright, that's fine. Man, what's all this crapping? I don't need that. Blackwell, can you use this? Oh, you can. Oh, he can! Oh, wonderful. That's built of urgency. Ooh! Amulet of Magic. Yes, I will take that. Thank you. I think this is for Varric. It sure is. I don't need that. I guess we don't need that anymore. I guess I can give this to Bull? That's a little better, I guess. He's not a tank. Let's level everyone up now that I'm thinking about it. Varric. Get Spike Trap. Blackwall. He didn't level up? Okay, he didn't level up, I guess. Iron Bowl. Guess we'll start getting into the into this tree. All right. So we gotta find the Grey Warden.
I've news, sir.
What is it?
See for yourself, sir.
the Grey Warden Stroud, Hawk's contact. To find out what in the heck is going on with them.
Must be a way to get to the rift in the lake.
Swimming?
Maybe the locals will lend us a boat.
And ideally also try to seal that rift in the lake. Because apparently it's fucking spitting out goddamn corpses left and fucking right.
Yes, thank you.
I'll go back to the village, miss. These roads aren't safe.
Hey. Wardens, what's up?
Grey Wardens, thank you for your aid, Inquisitor.
What are you doing in Crestwood?
A warden named Stroud is wanted for questioning. We heard he'd passed through here, but the villagers knew nothing. They have troubles enough.
What have you been told about this rogue warden?
Warden Commander Clarel ordered his capture. I can say no more than that. I hope Sir Stroud comes with us peacefully. I trained under him for a time. He's a good man, I'm sure of that.
Will you stay to fight the undead here?
My orders forbid it. Crestwood was only a detour.
Is that all the aid we can offer these people?
If the Inquisition can help, I beg you to do what you can. The villagers have already lost too many.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Sir, are you sure we can't help the village?
Our orders are clear. If we can't find Warden Stroud, we return to the commander with all haste.
Still don't feel right.
I know, but if I judge our orders rightly, harder decisions await.
None of those wardens mentioned a new leader. I don't think they're part of Corypheus' plot to seize the Order.
Or some of the best liars I've ever seen. No, you're right. They're probably clueless.
I hope Hawk's warden friend has answers for us.
Let me up the mountain. Let me wall jump, BioWare. Well,
I'm
here's
dead by the gates.
Crestwood.
Let's do it!
Thanks for your help, but I fear we haven't seen the end of these creatures.
How many did we lose?
Well, Crestwood seems to be in dire straits, huh? Let's talk to the mayor.
The Inquisitor? Oh, Mayor Dedrick of Crestwood Village. At your service, despite everything. Are you here to stop the undead?
We will, right? I mean, these people are terrified.
The undead are appearing because of a rift in the Fade. How can I get to it?
The light in the lake? It's coming from the caves below Old Crestwood. Darkspawn flooded it 10 years ago during the Blight. Wiped out the village, killing the refugees we took in.
I saw a dam. If we use it to drain the lake, I can get to that Fade rift.
Drain the... There must be some other way.
Your people are frightened, and they're tired. Let us help.
You'd have to evict the bandits in the old fort to use the dam. I can't ask you to risk your life.
Crestwood can't last much longer. I don't want to leave without doing what I can.
I suppose it must come to this. This key unlocks the gate to the dam controls past the fort. The rift must be in the caves under Old Crestwood. But, Inquisitor, I would not linger there.
I'm surprised a town as small as Crestwood outlasted the Blight.
It was a close thing. The Darkspawn followed a band of refugees running from the Blight. Some of the refugees were... they were very ill. But we took them in. They perished when the Darkspawn flooded Old Crestwood.
How did Darkspawn manage that?
They found the dam's controls, wrecked them. All I remember is the refugees and villagers screaming as they drowned. And now, they return to us.
Until later.
Of course.
Lana knows enough about Darkspawn to know that that sounds sus. Darkspawn don't usually have the forethought to break the controls of a dam.
Did you see how the Grey Wardens saved me from those corpses? They're amazing. I'm going to see if they're looking for recruits.
You want to join the Grey Wardens now?
Oh, Maker. You're the Inquisitor. But yes, the Wardens are heroes. They saved me from those demons, your worship. With all that's happening, I'd like to help people the same way.
Grey Warden or no, the world needs more people with your courage.
Find another way to help people. The Wardens have problems of their own right now.
Yes, your worship. I'm sure there's something else I can do to help.
And now we have an agent. Awesome. Alright, well, our path is laid up before us. We need to help this poor town desperately with the fucking infestation of demons and darkspawn they're getting, apparently. And we will do that next time we speak.